quicker sailing today, wind and swell from behind, so a little bit wallowy, but it's pretty good.
Pretty good is right. It's been far too long in beautiful anchorages and it's time to let Rio loose. We are sailing from the island of Ongeya in the Lau group to another little volcanic oasis called Lakemba. We've even heard there might be a secret wave hidden somewhere along that jagged reef. So Rio is target locked and loaded. Now, I did a little walk around while we were traveling to show the sailing setup, which I'd love to watch in other videos. But my audio was horrendous. So I got some help from an AI program. I uploaded the video and requested it to explain what's happening.
It has been glorious on these little reefs in the middle of the ocean out here in Fiji. So amazing.
Hi, I'm AI Andy. Looks like Media Guy here has recorded some really terrible audio, so I'm going to translate for you. Okay, so Excited Sailing Man talks about having 16 to 20 knots on the starboard quarter.
20 on the quarter. And that means the big dirty avocado is up.
He likes the spinnaker. Like he likes it a lot. Talks about it with a lot of passion. Disturbing amount of passion. He says Rio is sailing at 7 knots as the waves pass, and 11 knots as she surfs down the face. A lot of talk about the main sail here. A single reef apparently, and he says it's eased out on the Traveler. I mean, who cares?
The spinnaker is what gives us all the power on a day like today. This is how she looks down the back here.
Whoa, sailing guy loves this view of the boat.
Always love this angle of the boat when it's just going fast. And into the cockpit. Keep an eye on the speeds here. We're running there, 7.5. Spring wallow. Up to 8s, 9s, 10s. Poppets in the kitchen. Preparing lunch. Ooh, nice. It's catamaran sailing for you. Standing up in the kitchen there. Chopping things on the bench. No rock and rolling in this boat. And that's it for the day. We're heading to another atoll. Down further.
More support, meu amor.
How about this for a reef entry? Fiji is full of these. Narrow reef passes lined with jagged coral edges.
Not much more than the width of the boat.
Enough to run a chill down the spine of any captain. In these situations, not a single mistake can be made. Engine failure, rope around a prop, sail coming loose, misjudgment on tide, current, wind, any of that could mean a wreckage you will never be able to recover from.
Going through passes like this, you can definitely see how it would happen to hit a reef, have any sort of little problem going and then slowly drift into a reef like this.
We made it through and the anchorage is just as intimidating. A tiny keyhole where you must drop your anchor in exactly the right spot. Not much swing room, no room for error. We are keen to get in and get out, so we present to the chief for Sevu Sevu, our magic bundle of kava that opens the door here in Fiji. Before we leave, however, we spot something on the distant shore. A huge catamaran that ran aground only a year ago on this very reef pass we just came through. the sad carcass dragged up onto the beach as a warning to all captains who venture here.
Well, this is very sad. Most of it is gone. Obviously, the locals would have tried to reuse as much as they could of this. We were told it's been here for about a year. Still lots of cables and stuff hanging out. Galley down would have been a big boat. Yeah, I think here would have been the oven maybe. Either here would have been the oven. They had air conditioning, you see the duct for the aircon, and there's a cruise air controller for the aircon, and a Dometic controller must have been for the fridge. It's got Aussie PowerPoints.
Does that mean it was an Aussie captain that wrecked it?
Who knows? We got told he came from Brazil.
Wrecks have always fascinated me. What happened and how? The story of Saravá, as told by the locals, is this. A delivery captain sailed the boat here to the island of Lakemba and anchored off the reef. The owner of the boat then flew in to Lakemba on a small plane with his family and luggage, ready for their Fiji holiday. The owner then went out to the catamaran to join the captain to help bring her in through the narrow reef pass, and that's where disaster struck. The boat washed sideways onto the reef, too far from anywhere for help or salvage.
It must have been maybe a charter boat in Brazil. There's some signs in Portuguese actually on the toilet saying not to throw toilet paper in the toilet, and to only do your number one sitting down. Funny enough.
Xixi sentado.
Xixi somente sentado, it says.
And wait for it, the brand of this low, sleek, fine-looking catamaran is a big surprise.
Aha! Guess what it was?
Oh, it's a Jeanneau. No way. A Jeanneau. I didn't even know they made catamarans.
It's actually a 55-foot Jeanneau lagoon, some sort of joint build between the two boating giants. Surprising for just how different the lagoons look now.
Fancy boat like this. Can you open it, Dad?
Big cockpit.
Yeah, opens like that.
Storage. Mega storage. Well, it's kind of sad to see this here, but probably a good reminder. We're going through these reef passes almost every single day, and there's meters between us and sharp coral, which will just tear a hole in your boat, and before you know it, all your dreams are at the bottom of the reef. What's happened here, Jolly?
Someone's had himself a mischief.
Haven't they?
Yeah. A big one. Pretty big boat to handle. Sitting on a reef with limited equipment. Would have been a nightmare. Apparently the locals filled it with 32 plastic barrels or metal 44-gallon drums and
To refloat it,
yeah,
get it off the reef.
floated enough to get it in here anyway.
Good reminder for when we're leaving today.
Yeah, you know.
Suddenly, our little fiberglass boats don't feel so indestructible. And I swear, the reef pass is even narrower on the way out. We sail a few hours up the coast and we know we're in the right place. To begin with, this sign from the heavens is hard to miss. And just in case we missed that, a pod of whales show up to confirm we are right where we should be.
3 or 2?
A mystery left-hand point break, a mystery no more.
First of all, thanks for watching that video. There was some sweet sailing in there and some epic locations. So subscribe if you haven't already. And this video, well, this is for you, the hidden gems of Fiji. If you like the previous one, you're gonna love this one.